from Canvas Stadium in Fort Collins, Colorado. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. The Rams ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas State's offense will go on the attack first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The Bobcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Selling the fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just had to get rid of it.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. So the Colorado State Rams offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Left side, it's Jones. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Kelly. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Run ends there. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Burrowing for yardage. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Rams decide to punt it away. Looking for room. He gets a block. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bobcats. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Warren. Turning it on! They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. Oh, a lot of space. Past the 20. Touchdown, Rams! And once he found the returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Gets the back moving. Headed to the edge, it's Pryor. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Browning. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And the linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Got the back over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle before.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Send the tight end in motion. Caught, and he's got enough space. Touchdown, Texas State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Off-play action on 1st down. Left side, it's Warren. Quick step and go. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Sells to fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Powell. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Defense looks like they're coming. The run inside. It's Warren. Inside the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Texas State. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They put the brakes on him.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. To the air, it's Kelly. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Bobcats sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Sees an alley. Got enough for the first down. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Pryor.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wide out. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Caught on the RPO. Breaks into the... Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the returner will be brought down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's inside, it's Warren. Brought down at the 20, it's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for running room. Uh-oh, look out. Maybe a crease. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Warren. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Kelly. Finds his big tight end. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Rams go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Ross. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to pass. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wideout. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Phelps. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he slipped through the crowd. From deep, it's Jones. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the the Bobcat sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Listen, at this point, at the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Drops back on first down. The throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He uncorks one deep. Pass is knocked away and completed. How good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground? 3rd and long right here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first. Move to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. He'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Lewis. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking for a man. It's Algier. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Did the work himself. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping them.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Trying the left side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. one more snap coming before halftime. A designed run for the quarterback. And going to the run is going to backfire as the clock runs out here in the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's go down to the sidelines now where Holly Rowe has an update on that injury.
The Rams head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Drag down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Drops back, it's Kelly. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Reed. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ross. Makes the tackle. The Rams will hustle to the line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Right back to it. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage?
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Got to make the play on 4th. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the route is on. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Kelly. Left side is Peters. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Still looking. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Making his first move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Here we go, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Play. Go!
On the move. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Turns it upfield. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Got it looking for a first. He's stopped, and he's got enough. Chain. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Finds a crease. It's Ross. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just smothered on the play. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Rams send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Trying to take it back. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Ollie, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. See some running room. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got a little grass. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Swamped immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped right there. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Out wide left, it's Pryor. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good. And he's been so accurate. Now 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
56, Colorado State, 17.
Bringing it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Sells the run, looking to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. keeps it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're all over him, and he never had a chance.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Off play action. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Defense looks as if it's coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. And the Rams will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Searching for space. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hits the hole. It's Pryor. Got him right there.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. At the 45 on his way. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Moving the pocket, it's Algier. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be an 8-yard loss. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. That's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Those 3rd downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder, but this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
And the Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Second and long here. Dropping back, it's Madden. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Running inside. It's Ross.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. The play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Rams will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. He wants to throw. Second down coming up. They're still firing away even with this lead. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Just